All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear and see me? Let me know. Let me know if you can. Can you hear and see me? Check, 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 check. I'm just checking to see who's in the house. No? No? All right. Well, I'm going to put something in. I am. All right. I have sound. We have it all. All right. Larry's saying yes. Yes, 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 you do. You can hear and see me. Cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, guys, I posted the link over in the group as well. I'm going to do it again. This is an interactive morning. I'm super excited. The year is almost up. It's almost time for 2015. Get your sillinesses over here. Get on over. I see Jackson Kelly raise his hand. I'm bringing you over, Jack. If not, click on the link down in below in the chat. Let's do a little free daily coaching jingle here. I had it going earlier, but obviously the sound was out. Let's hear the song for the morning, and let's get rocking and rolling. Let's make this happen. We got 20 minutes.
Good morning and welcome to the Free Daily Coaching Hangout. Your daily hangout for mindset, tech tips, and everything attraction marketing. We're here every morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Sit back or jump in. Either way, remember to have some fun. Here at freedailycoaching.com.
All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, guys, let's see what we got going here. I tried to bring Jackson over. Raise your hand if I can bring you over, or over in the chat, I'm putting the link, boom, to come on over. You can just click that link. I'm looking for some participation this morning. I'm pretty excited. We're in the final stretch here of 2014. We're looking to start a brand new year in 2015, and I'm looking forward to some really, really fun projects and some really fun not just projects, but some fun activities that we have, some really fun day-to-day things that we're doing, and we're in the final stretch. We're really excited. So
I'm pretty excited. We're in the final stretch here of 2014.
All right, Len, you have a little delay, so I had to mute you. All right. Jeff is over rocking the house this morning. What's up, J-Rock? We got Len Mooney coming from south of the border, I think. I don't know. He might be in San Diego today. He might be in Mexico. He is a West Coaster. So we got the two West Coast guys hanging out today, Len and Jay. Who else is coming over? Who else is coming over today? Guys, this is it. Let me say this. I didn't know. Maybe I didn't say it properly when I said it this morning. This is the last chance in 2014 to come over on the Hangout, okay? Because tomorrow is New Year's Eve. Tomorrow we have our last interview of the year. I saved it for someone really hanging out today. Len and Jade. Who else is coming over? Who else is coming over today, guys? You gotta put yourself up there, Chris. All right. This is it. This is the last time to come and hang out for 2014, because tomorrow we have our very last interview. Like I mentioned, our interview, and it's someone I'm going to bring on someone really special for that interview tomorrow. So I know that you guys will be really excited for that. It'll be something really special for all of us. But this is it. This is our final hangout for 2014, where we get to hang out together. So this week, because it's a holiday week, right? Because that's happening, we're kind of switching it up this week, right? The format of the Free Daily Coaching is a little bit different. Now, of course, we always do a Mindset Monday, because that's just how I start off my week, no matter what. Guys, I got this obsession. I got to go today, this morning, after I got a couple calls and stuff. I'm going to go finally trim the beard a little bit. I was going to shave it all the way off, and shave my head totally again and get a hot what's that called? I don't know why I can't think. I'm having a brain fart. You know what's that hat that Abraham Lincoln wears? Stove type.
A top hat.
Top hat. Like I was thinking stovepipe hat, and I kept seeing my stovepipe behind me, and I was like, it's not a stovepipe hat. Anyways, like I was thinking of getting a big top hat and shaving all living in a diaper and being baby me here. It's so cold outside. I don't know if I can
psychedelic.
A baby shot. So I'm gonna trim the beard up. So I'm sorry if I get a little crazy with I'm playing with my beard all the time because it's in my face and it's bothering me. But I wanted to do the best of 2014 today with you guys and have everyone be able to share some best. Living in a diaper and being baby here. All right, Jeff, I think it was you that was doing. I was echoing back because it was on the replay, so I muted you. So if you guys hear that where it happens, just mute yourself out, and then when you want to share, just unmute. So what I wanted to do this morning was I thought, how fun would it be if we did 2014 like in review, and everyone can share some best of moments, right? Some things that happened in your business, maybe it's in your maybe in your personal life. Oh, Larry's still seeing the replay, right? So that's what we're going to do this morning. We're going to share best of 2014, and I'm going to kick it off, and I might end up with a couple things. And I want to say the best of 2014 for me was you, all of you guys, and every single, like, look at this. It's crazy to think that we're maxed out. Like, no one else can come onto the Hangout, you know? Like, I might have to kick myself off and let someone else pop over here because the panel's full and everyone wants to participate. And, you know, that was the whole idea. And so the best of 2014 is the idea that started, you know, 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, whenever it started, with this silly phone call that I was going to do to get some points on a tracker for the challenge I did, has turned into something that's really been, it's turned into something really awesome, and it's enabled so many people to come together and to connect. So that, and I cannot deny that paying off the car for my wife, that was a best of, yo. Like, I learned some valuable lessons. I'm gonna share this one thing, and then I'm gonna let it up. I learned some valuable lessons about going to live events. If you're a character like myself, you know, my wife doesn't like it when I leave, right? Well, A, because I'm her husband and she likes it when I'm here, but B, then she's like, there he goes off to, like, you know, go crazy wherever he is, right? Off to the wildly sunset. This last time, before I went to my last event, I was like, listen, I need to make sure all my bills are paid, do some good stuff, stay at home for a few days, and do some things with my wife. Well, I'll tell you what, there is nothing more powerful than doing something like, oh, yeah, I paid the bills and everything, and by the way, the car's paid off, right? Like, listen, there was no problem to go to Las Vegas to the GoPro event when I was like, hey, the car's paid off. All right, good, go have fun. Right? Thanks for paying off the car. So that was a best of moment for 2014 for sure. There's so many best of moments, right? Like, I can't even, there's too many. So let's, where do we want to start? Do we want to start with Malia? Because how it looks on my screen might be different than you guys. I got Malia, Len, Larry, Jeff, Howie, Debbie, Craig, and Chris. So if we can start with Malia, and then we'll just go right down the line.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
My best of moment was actually in the beginning of the year. I had surgery, and it's pretty serious surgery. I had lung surgery to remove a mass on my lungs. And when you know how they wheel you into the operating room and you're saying goodbye to your loved ones, checking your phone or whatever. So when I checked my phone, I actually had a new lead. And the surgery went well. Everything was awesome. I was in the hospital for 8 days after the surgery. And during that time, I got a sign-up. And the reason I say this is my best of moment, because it was at this moment when this became real for me, and it was validation that what I was doing was right, that I was on the right path, because I was seeing results even during my downtime from the work that I had done and I had put in. And it was just, I that email that says, you earned a commission, and that text message, and when really I was in a hospital bed by myself, it was just real. It became real validation to me that this is for me, and I need to help others to experience this in their lives, for the good times and the not so good times, to be able to continue to generate revenue and to help people is just amazing. So that was my best of moment.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Malia. Hey, if there's anyone, if you're watching this right now on Google Plus or YouTube, thank you for spending a few moments. If you're here live and you want to share, I put all the hands down. Go ahead and raise your hand, and what we'll do is we'll ask someone else to drop off if someone else wants to come over and share their best of moment. So let's jump over to Mr. Len Mooney. Len Mooney, best of 2014. What you got?
Okay, I just unmuted my microphone. I assume you can hear me.
We can hear you loud and clear, boss.
Okay, so I'm going to say that there are three things I'd like to say, and I'll say them quick because there's limited time. One is my personal growth this year has been just off the charts. So I was thinking about that last night, and I can't even begin to explain to you the difference in the person that's sitting here today versus the person who was sitting here a year ago. Starting to do webinars has been huge. I love it, and they're becoming very productive. And finally, I'm going to echo something that's very similar to what Malia said, and that is I'm getting almost every day someone signs up, someone subscribes to my channel. I mean, this stuff is happening every day. And again, the validation that, I must be doing something right. And finally, the people. I love you guys. Absolutely love you guys.
Awesome. Those are some great takeaways, Len. Thank you so much. It's been awesome having you here and watching what you've been doing, and we're excited to see how it goes in 2015. So let's jump over to Mr. Larry Ryan.
Hi, guys. My biggest takeaways for now is all the people I've met this year. I mean, I met you, Bert. We got to hang out, but Felicia Mupo told me to come to this group, and it's just a phenomenal group of people. This has been my best year. I've been struggling for probably close to a year and a half of my business, and the second half of this year has been better for me than I could have imagined. And next year is just going to be even more better. What was nice to me was people searching my company that were in the company but weren't even under me, sought me out to talk, and they were shocked that I would help them. But to me, I was honored that they searched me out and they wanted advice from me. And people are now starting to find me online for the work that I've done. And to me, that's the way that we're all going to succeed. And so that part I love. I love being in this group. I love meeting everybody. I know some of you personally. The only one I can see here I really know is Howie. And Bert. But you know what? All you guys are great.
Awesome. Thank you, Larry. Let's jump over to Mr. Jeff Abeluraj and get the best of. What was the best of for you, Jeff, in 2014?
Unmute. Let me unmute. There we go. I would say the best thing about 2014, the biggest breakthrough moment, was the day I realized that everything is binded together and everything is streamlined, and we achieved our goal of cash control. And like I said, back in March, we set some goals. What seemed like really big goals, insurmountable goals at the time. And, we got these goals set, and right after we got back from Las Vegas, it kind of dawned on me that the only thing left was me, to just take action and keep doing what I'm doing. And things are going to take off. Everything is binded together. And I realize for some it may take longer than others. It may not take as long for others, but that's not the point. As far as having your business together and structured, and you being the only equalizer, I think that's a pretty big breakthrough moment. So.
Well, I think it's a huge breakthrough moment, and I'm so excited. You guys make me cry. I'm so excited for all of you guys, and me and Jeff, we got to really me and Jeff had a real relationship. We had a little bromance online, as a couple dudes trying to learn how to do this network marketing thing and trying to show him. And I mean, I even got to ride around with Jeff in his truck for 5 days or 6 days. I don't know.
That was an adventure.
It was a lot of days. But guys, he said some great things about setting some goals and some goals that at that time seemed insurmountable, but that were totally achievable. And that's what's so amazing, is that when we are consistent and we take action and we have a group of people in a community, dude, we could do anything. I'm telling you, we could do anything. Guys, I know construction and that's all great, and I know some stuff in construction. I could go frame up Goat Village and stuff. But guess what, guys? Because of the village, because of the community, last year I put in this wood stove in our house for my wife. Not because I knew how to put in a wood stove. I never put in a wood stove. I didn't know about all the fire protection. Then I had to put stuff into the framing part. I knew, right? But I had to cut into my roof and everything. I was like, wow, I never cut into my own roof, I've done it to someone else's house, and when the boss was paying for it, but I don't know about doing it to my own house, So how was I able to do that? Because I brought someone in. I met someone online. Literally, it was the guy that's the best man, or if I had a best man, I didn't really have one at my wedding. I met him in MLSP, you guys. I met that guy online. It's crazy, right? He helped me put this in. Thank you, Dustin Slade. That was the best of 2013 we missed. All right, let's go over to Mr. Howie Rosenberg down in tropical Florida. I'm going to come visit Howie this winter probably, because it's pretty snowy here already.
Yeah, it's probably only going to be in the 70s today. So.
Oh, that's too bad for you, buddy.
My biggest takeaway of this year was just the amount of networking I've done, the people that I've met this year. I mean, I can honestly say I did not know one of these people in Free Daily Coaching, and I barely knew anybody in MLSP. I had been in it before, but when I came back this time, I made it my business to get to know people, and that's been a huge difference for me. Okay, said even Larry says he knows me. We didn't meet till June. Okay, then we met again at another event. And it wasn't until Live the Dream that Bert and I met for the first time. And even Diane. I mean, I think the first time I met her in person was at Ray's event in June. So I mean, just the amount of people, the networking, the feeling that, yeah, this is something I can do, and having those people to draw on as a resource really makes a huge, huge difference to me.
It's massive, dude. There's a theme that's running through. So let's jump, Howie. It's been awesome. It's so cool. People don't really get it, but it really is cool when you come to these hangouts like this. You guys can't even imagine when I meet Debbie Deerdorf. I'm probably going to cry and be like, oh my God, right? Because I've gotten to meet Howie. I got to drive around with Jeff for, 5 days. I met Malia. I've got to see Malia at multiple events, right? I got to hang out with Larry for a couple nights. You know what I mean? Just chilling. So when you get to meet the people, and not just in your computer, but when you get to meet them face to face too, and you know that they're not just some guy that's in front of a whiteboard making the circles and drawing lines and stuff, it's a whole different ball game. It changes the whole thing. All right, hit me, Debbie Deerdorf.
Okay. The whole thing, everything everybody said, you could just roll up and put into me, because the big thing is the people. This is such a great community of people where, I think we'll be alone. Yeah, I'm definitely not techie. and I've learned how to cockroach my way through the tech stuff. And I call somebody, and there's always somebody who will say, hey, try this, or, you know, do it this way, and we get it figured out. That's it. I love you guys.
It's absolutely. I'm going to do a little recap, but you said it. It's absolutely. It's so important, and we miss it sometimes. I did a little rant on a call, a private training yesterday. I'm going to do a video on it today, guys. I think, I don't know. I'm going to. Oh, okay, let me not say that. I'm not going to say that. Stop that. Rewind it. I'm going to do a video on this specific topic that we're talking about. That's by the end of this week. So I have a bunch of other videos, and here's my detailed notes of things I have to accomplish, everyone. And see that I'm high tech, right? Yep. But each one of those little sections is something that needs to be accomplished, right? And then when it gets done, gets the little checkers. So let's jump over to Mr. Kassler and see what's going on. We got just a few minutes here.
No sound.
No sound for you, Craig. Try to check your mic. Yeah, no sound. Ground control to Craig. Ground control to Craig. Houston, we have a problem. All right, we'll come back to you, Craig. We'll jump over to Chris Schaus is in the house. She has to unmute. And she doesn't have her glasses. Where's your glasses this morning, Chris? Are you wearing your contacts?
You're right here.
All right, cool. There. I cannot wait until me and Chris are live together so we can switch glasses and get a picture. It's going to be awesome. All right, Chris, what was your best of 2014?
Oh, well, as you know, I am truly at the very beginning and just learning everything. And without this group of people and some others, I would not have stayed the course. I would have been gone by now. I would have just given up. But you guys give me faith and hope, and if I reach out to somebody, you're there, and I just love you all to death. And I'm going to start crying, so I'm going to mute again.
All right, mute out. It's okay. Just so you know, Chris, it's okay. I've cried on webinars before. It's all right. And, you know, just, Craig, do you have sound again? Did you get it? Check. All right, Craig, you just move your mouth like this, and I'll make words. Okay. So I want to say that the best thing of my best of you have to keep moving your mouth, Craig, or it looks weird. And my best thing of 2014 was hanging out with all the people, right? I can say that it was probably something like that because, guys, look, I took some notes while we were talking, and this is what people said. This is awesome. Literally, this is so awesome. No one said, and this is what tells me that what we're doing here on Free Daily Coaching, not only is it working, guys, but it's powerful, and this is why I know. No one said it was about this awesome tool matrix double flipper builder thing. No one said it was this one, like, it was this one moment that was like the greatest moment ever, right? Everyone, almost every single person talked about it was about having something put in place in their life right now. The best of their whole year was something that's like an evolving, growing thing. Malia talked about having something happening and seeing that validation in a time where she was like not able to continue, right? She was incapacitated, if you will, right? But still, at that time, she needed that results. That was like the time when you really, like, you got, you know, like if you could have a time where you could see results, that would be it. And she saw it. She got it. She got that validation that was required. Why? Because she had already taken the action, right? Len talked about 3 different things, but what stood out was the people, was meeting the people, was being a part of a community, that he's able to do these webinars now and communicate to more people, right? Larry just said it straight out. It was the people. It was networking with all the people. That was the best of 2014. So the best thing of Larry's 2014 was multiple things. It was like his whole year was awesome because he got to go and meet more people, Then Howie said it was the exact same thing. He said it was networking in the people. Oh, I skipped over Jeff. I didn't mean to, Jeff. Jeff talked about everything binding together, setting goals and achieving them, right? How do a lot of us do that? We do that right here amongst ourselves. A lot of us have common goals. We're going towards a common purpose, so we bind together and we go and do it. We take these actions, right? I mentioned Howie said it again, networking in the people. Deb said it. It's the people in the community. And then we got, so mostly it's the people in the community, because she got a little gargly there, right? And then obviously what Craig had to say, it was the people in the community. Craig even did it in Kung Fu voice. He had someone else's totally voice going, and he was going, right? And Chris talked about it as well. It was groups of people. Guys, that's a huge takeaway, I think, for each and every one of us. I'm moved right now. I feel so very privileged to be a part of so many groups of people. I feel so privileged to know each and every one of you, and I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited for what we're going to do in 2015. If this is what we could do in 2014, and check this out, Howie said it great. He didn't even know any of us, like 6 months ago even. So if we could do this in the last half of 2014, imagine if there's all 9 of us that are here on the Hangout this morning. Imagine if you watching on Google Plus or YouTube, or if you're over in the chat right now in the webinar. Imagine you in addition to all of us, and we're out there carrying a message. We're out there yelling and screaming about what it is we're doing. We're excited about it, and we're taking action on a regular basis. Guys, it's going to keep on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the fun part is this. It's happening. Malia is happening on autopilot. Len's talking about it's going. He's seeing it happen each day. There's new leads coming in. He's meeting more people. Jeff talked about it. Howie, every single person has talked about it. Whether you're just getting started like Chris or you've been having some success like Malia. There's everyone. Every one of us has this common thread of people. To go out, create an amazing network of people. Guys, the rant that I'm going to tell you about is about network marketing and what network marketing really is. And let me tell you something. I'm so proud to work with each and every one of you, because you guys are networking. This is what it's all about, guys. This is the marketing strategy. We're doing it right now. This is it, right? So I'm going to go on a whole rant video for you guys about it, because I'm going to just get crazy. So thank you guys for being here. Tomorrow, last free daily coaching of 2014, we have a special guest interview. Get your questions ready. If you got questions for someone that has been doing it for years, not just bursted on the scene, not just made $10,000 in a month, not just did it for a year or two, but someone that's done it over and over and over again, then get your questions ready. Tomorrow's going to be the interview, the grand finale interview of 2014, and then January 1st, we're starting it off. Free daily coaching. January 1, we're going to rock and roll, and we're going to start it off with the new free daily coaching on Thursday, January 1. So guys, I'll see you tomorrow for the interview, and I'll see you live on January 1st for the first free daily coaching of 2015. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys all for participating.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.